Welcome to Collider Live. Happy Friday. Feliz Viernes. I'm Dorina, your host. I'm here very happy because not only is Mark Reilly joining us.
Hi.
But Perri Nemiroff is here.
Hey, Perri.
Hi, what's up?
How's it going, Perri?
How do you know when to start your intro?
I am a witch. No, actually, Cody directs me. Cody tells me where the magic is, and that logo shows up. And sometimes I do it well, and sometimes I'm just like, I just stare at the camera and I'm like, I think I go now.
Because
so,
it's like movie talk. I have a monitor where I can see what's happening, and I know exactly when to like start speaking and to stop speaking. But I didn't see anything happening in here.
We don't have monitor. We don't have any technology here. Cody really saves the show. He's the one that actually makes things happen for us. We're just in the zoo box right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of zoo?
Zoo box.
Shit! Don't!
Oh,
you don't like this?
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm like aware of this thing from Twitter, but I don't know.
But you
not even
didn't grow up with it, right?
No.
Oh, because how old are you? I forget.
I am in my early 30s.
Okay, so yeah, you're young.
I feel like anyone could just Google how old I am at this point. Screw this.
We're just gonna pass over the fact that Zoobly fucking Zoo played 1 minute into the show on a Friday.
I don't even know what it is. The only thing I know of it is that it's a thing that came up in this room.
Yes.
And it's just repeated.
And Cody.
It's gonna be in your head like this, like what he's doing right now. It's pretty much how it's going to be the rest of the day.
It's so good, though.
I'm pretty sure I can combat that with some more Rocket Man music.
Okay, Rocket Man, yeah, I can do that.
But here's
That's
the thing.
fine.
And Cody and Alex is joining us in the booth as well.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
But no, Zoobly Zoo was a show that.
You're really pushing it, Dorina.
Oh yeah, I think it showed up on PBS or something like that when we were kids in like the early 80s.
Okay.
And it's basically Cats, the musical for kids, but
Without the freaky effects.
But it looks like more like a furry show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the characters are cats, or the characters are a variety
Well, no,
of
it's-
animals?
ex-
I'm like afraid to say the Z word.
All right,
Oh,
fuck it,
he's-
pull it up.
He's looking it up.
Let's just get into it. Lean in hard to
But see?
Zoobly Zoo.
Look at that poster.
Yep, here we are.
But look at that. Look at those. Look at that makeup. I mean, I like it.
I mean,
See, aren't you now super into it because you're a cat person?
So my initial reaction is that's a thing of nightmares, but I need to go watch it.
Exactly.
I mean, it's almost like that's what Teletubbies wound up becoming, because
Right.
Teletubbies are a little cuter and less horrific than that, but they
Right.
still have like a horror tinge to it.
Oh no,
Well-
the Teletubbies were terrifying. In Spanish, I think they used to call them Telechubbies
Sure.
or something like that.
But the question is, Perri, does that picture fill you with magic and wonder?
No.
Because it's waiting for you.
Like
It's
dark-
definitely waiting for you.
Like dark magic and wonder.
Yeah.
right? So that's why
Yeah,
you're into it,
dark
right?
arts.
Yeah, I think I'm into it for all the wrong reasons. Just like I'm really excited for cats for all the wrong reasons.
Exactly, correct.
I'll
Guys,
take it.
you're all going to see cats, aren't you?
I'm
next
so
week?
excited
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see
Of course we
cats.
are. I'm dying to see cats. It's gonna be a shit show, and I can't wait.
It's
You
my
better come with
understanding.
me to see cats.
I want to, but I have plans. Remember, I gotta figure out if I can reschedule because I really want to see
Fingers
that.
crossed.
So
I
yesterday,
gotta tell my person, I'm like, I have some very important things to do, like going to the cat screening.
like the cat screening. Yeah. So yesterday I talked to my mom, and one of her Christmas things that she wants to do
And she wants to go see cats
on
Yay!
Christmas.
So now
Yeah,
you have to see
I'm
it.
like, we're gonna go see Star Wars on Christmas, Mom. She's like, no. And I go, why? She goes, well, cats. And I'm like, oh, right.
You
like
gotta.
it. Thank
What
you.
if I don't think this is gonna happen, but what if cats did better than Star Wars? That would
Oh,
be
God.
hilarious.
It's never gonna happen.
No.
I feel like cats is going one way or the other.
What if it
Oh,
does?
baby. We're either going to be having the conversation where, oh my God, Cats was actually really good, or it's going to be the ultimate nightmare of 2019.
Exactly. What if
There's
it's
no
like-
middle ground, though?
What if it's like an awesome bad movie though that
See,
everyone
no,
loves?
but I think that's what it's going
Right?
to wind up being.
I really hope
Yeah.
so.
I think it's going to be just like the ultimate bad movie that everybody loves, where
Mm-hmm.
just all the filmmakers involved made all the wrong decisions.
Right. Well, speaking of, what's your guys' favorite bad movie? Because there's like The Rooms and The Birdemics, but then there's like The Miami Connections, which is my personal favorite.
I have a
so-
recent bad movie favorite that I actually saw with Haley, and we just had the greatest time ever.
What is it?
Did you see the movie Wish Upon last year?
No.
Wish Upon is like a not good teen horror movie where the characters just make one dumb decision after the next, but it's so stupid that Haley and I were just like, no, like don't do that, and just freaking out the entire time. And it was great.
So
it was
like basically all the horror tropes were on there.
Like one after the next.
Okay, that sounds like my jam.
It was a good time. Okay. It was a good time. And Joey King tried. I can't knock her performance on anything.
Well, yeah, she's a good actress. What about you, Mark, Cody, Alex, any?
I mean, I think if I have to choose that one, it would be Jason X going to space. Jason in space.
That's a good choice.
Not
That's
Jason.
a fantastic film. Mark.
Yeah, it is a
Told
fantastic.
otherwise.
It is a
every
fantastic film. Yeah, I mean, it's so bad, it's good.
Not Jason Takes Manhattan. Not that one.
I don't like Jason Takes Manhattan.
I mean, that's a pretty good title, though.
It's a great title if he was in Manhattan for more than 15 minutes.
Right.
I mean, it's Jason Takes a Boat. I mean, let's be honest here. He gets on a boat, and the whole movie's on a boat. And then for 15 minutes, he kicks a jukebox in Manhattan and then goes into the sewers and turns into a child again. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird.
They're very weird. Cody, Alex, you got anyone? Oh.
No. Whoa. God.
I can't think of one now. I was too busy looking for boat sound bites. When I was talking.
Man, I forgot
thought I
about
heard
that
that.
song. Thanks for the
God.
reminder, Cody, I guess.
Oh, man.
I don't like it.
Can you? Yeah, that's when
No,
Jason
I'd
is
rather
on
you
a
play-
boat. It's just you play that music. Can you picture?
No, with Michael Myers on a boat, both of them doing this and like whatever those people do, I don't like it.
What's that? The other music video where all the slashers are in a boy band? I like that one.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
right,
that's
where they
good.
did a
'Cause,
cover
like,
of Backstreet Boys.
That's kind of what I'm picturing right
Same
now,
here.
and it's okay. I think we need more
Exactly.
of that.
I mean,
Exactly.
by the way, happy Friday the 13th.
Yay!
And I mean, there is. Yep. There is a
13th.
horror movie quiz that we could do.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Come
I hate
on,
movie trivia.
Perry. Come
But
on,
I
Perry.
can't. But unless it's Jurassic Park or Scream trivia, I'm screwed.
There might be Scream trivia in there.
No, this is pretty dumb. Like I feel like we would get it because it's for
Alright.
sort of casual horror fans. I feel like, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or just watch. We won't get any of them.
There's
I
a
barely
chance.
looked at it because I wanted to play along because I don't know how
Right.
hard
I
they
feel
are.
like I'm in brain fart zone just because I got up and started working on movie talk at 6:30 this morning.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, welcome to the Brain Fart Show. That's
Yeah.
basically you don't have to think here.
I belong here.
Why do you think they let me host?
Same though.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was up at 6:30 to work on this show and then also watch Mandalorian. I mean, come on.
Yes.
You guys watch Mandalorian
It
yet?
crossed my mind that maybe I should have gotten up at 4:30 to accommodate Mandalorian time,
Yikes.
but
That's too early.
Well, I'm seeing some headlines out there that say it's one of the best episodes, and now I'm like
It-
sad that I'm here and I
It
didn't
is.
watch it.
It is. It is one of the best. I
Well,
think.
that's because the last two were all right.
Yeah, the last one we watched again last night, and woof, it really got worse
I
in
kind of
my
liked
head.
it.
You did?
Did you
I
really?
did, yeah.
There are moments, but it really stood out how it just kind of felt like it was not going anywhere, and I had real problems with the.
Well, it might not be going anywhere yet.
It's still.
But it is going somewhere
look,
eventually
you know what
with
this
those
man-
characters.
This
Is it, though?
Mandalorian episode today.
I think it is.
When?
Well, I haven't. He probably knows more than I do because he's seen the new
That's true.
episode. But like Ming Na's got to come back. No.
So no, not really any spoilers. I'll try to be vague. I liked this episode a lot. The Mandalorian is they're episodic. There's really this is clear. It's
Right.
just they're standalone episodes. That's it.
Right.
There is going to be a through line sooner or later. I think it's going to connect back to Baby Yoda, of course, because that is the main story and through line, in my
And
opinion.
the main toy to buy.
And the main toy to buy. But these are episodic episodes that really are just fun. It's
Do you
the
feel
Mandalorian.
like it's kind of like Clone Wars where
Yep, it's exactly like Clone Wars
yeah.
sometimes. Clone Wars would have certain storylines that would connect together, and there would be episodes that would play into that, like when the clones realize that there is a chip in their head, and like when Yoda goes and talks to Darth Bane and learns about Dagobah and all these different things. It's going to go there, but that's what I really realized what this is. It is a live action kind of version of an animated show.
Right.
That's kind of episodic, and there will probably be the next episode and probably season finale that will get the bigger picture that will set up season 2. But I just accepted it with this episode. I went, okay, it's just episodic. It's fun.
Right.
This
And
is the
that's fine.
Mandalorian trying to just escape everyone.
That makes it different from any of the other live action Star Wars stuff we've seen. So whatever.
Yeah,
That's true, as long as it's a little different, right?
Do you think it's going to connect to Rise of Skywalker at all? Or do you,
I don't
or do
think
you
so.
think that the release date move next week is strictly so that they could give viewers the sneak peek of Rise of Skywalker,
Sneak
and so
peek.
Mandalorian doesn't drop on the day that movie comes out?
It's give it a sneak peek of Rise of Skywalker coming out like 2 days after they air Episode 7, and just to get people excited. But I really don't see it connecting to
You're probably
Rise
right.
of Skywalker anymore.
I liked that theory though.
Maybe it does. Maybe Episode 8 comes out and goes boom.
I hope Rise of Skywalker is just Baby Yoda the whole time.
But why would you? But you're going to
Could you
need
imagine?
to connect.
That would piss people
I
off
think
probably.
I don't know. At this point, I think I'd be okay with it. I just can't.
Maybe that's how you bring the fandom together.
I can't. I truly I am the cliche. I can't get enough Baby Yoda.
Oh no, dude. Here's the thing. I think The Mandalorian's fine. I'm not obsessed with it like everybody else. I don't think it's like horrible either. I'm just like, oh, it's fine. Like compared to other TV shows that I watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it wasn't for Baby Yoda, like Baby Yoda's
Baby Yoda
is the draw.
Is hands down one of the best movie TV creations of 2019,
Completely.
if not the decade.
Did you see that Merle? Hey, Dan Merle. Hey, how you doing, man? That mural underneath the a freeway that was Baby Yoda.
No.
It's like, yeah, this is
Where's
like,
that?
I don't know.
that.
It's on Twitter somewhere.
Oh,
I know.
I
It's
thought
like,
in
look
LA.
at that. That's pretty cool. It might be LA, but that's where we know it's like, it's Baby Yoda has entered the zeitgeist. Now.
I'm just so happy it's an actual creature puppet
I
thing.
know.
Like that's what makes it
I
so
know.
cool. Like I think visual effects artists are incredible and super talented, and some CG in movies has come a long way, but it is kind of cool to see this stuff coming back because we don't see it in these movies as much, and he's just so cute and his little ear moves and flops
It really
like
does
old
make
school
a big
Yoda.
difference. Like
Right.
it really does feel like a creature you could reach out and touch and hold. And I
Right.
think you're gonna like Rise of Skywalker in that respect too. I was
Right.
talking to Anthony Daniels and Junis, and they were just stressing the fact that they were doing scenes in the movie, and there were not just one puppeteer maneuvering one character, but there are scenes in that movie apparently where there's a significant amount of puppeteers.
Right.
So
Awesome.
they're bringing that style back full force.
That's
And I
awesome.
think that's what Star Wars has needed in the past and will
Agreed.
always need.
Agreed. Complete. And that's the thing too. I mean, I think that's why everybody in this room is such a big John Carpenter fan, right? Because I mean, The Thing is
yeah.
incredible to see those types of movies now and see how all those crazy practical effects still hold up, right? And still look. I mean, you can tell that it's not real, but you can tell with CG too, right?
When is John Carpenter going to do another show?
When is he just doing anything?
I want to go to another show though.
I know. Well, he does. He was doing a live concert with all his scores every year for Halloween, but he didn't.
this
But
year.
he didn't do it this
I
year.
know because I was looking it up and I kept
know.
waiting for like the site to update or something, and it never did.
Yeah, we went last year.
was so much
Perry.
fun.
Who else went? Was
Sure,
there?
I lost my credit card.
You did. You did lose your credit card,
Oh,
but
I
it was.
forgot
Where,
But
at
it was
this
still a
concert?
good night, right?
Yeah, no, it was a great night.
She did lose her credit card.
Did anybody
I was in
use
her
it?
back
I lost my
pocket.
credit card before we even walked into the venue.
Yep,
oh
she
shit,
did.
that's the worst.
Yeah. Well, because we had been drinking at Davy Wayne's.
Oh, yeah, we
great
did.
bar. If you guys haven't been, it's basically a '70s bar. I love it. But yeah, it was like Mark Ellis was there, Haley Fouch,
Erlinger.
Yeah, Erlinger was there, and everybody was freaking out because he played everything from Escape from New York to like obviously the Halloween theme.
Christine.
Yeah.
I love
Christine.
that bit.
Prince of Darkness, the
Halloween,
Fog.
where like the original Halloween theme just like beautifully bled into the 2018 version.
Did he play the 2018 version too?
like they connected
They connected,
seamlessly.
okay.
That
Really
that
cool.
was the video that I took during it that I think I still like rewatch the most now.
Very
yeah,
cool.
if you are a creep and scroll all the way to Perry's last year Instagram photos, you'll find that video.
You could. You could. There's people that do it.
Do you ever get that? Do you ever get that on your Instagram? where
Yeah,
all of
like
a
when
sudden,
people like all
just
of your
all
photos.
of a sudden you get a bunch of likes. You're like,
Yeah.
I
What?
just had that this morning.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call anyone out now, but like I just saw 20 likes from the same person. I'm like, wow,
No,
you were
it's-
busy.
Yeah.
It was probably Cody.
I like it because if it's like all
thought he
like
was gonna
Leia
chime in
pictures,
with
it works for
something.
me.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Mark?
if it's all Leia pictures, it's I'm like I get it. That's a cute dog.
Right,
So
well,
they
yeah.
go in and like, but then when it's like, boom, boom, like my past like 3 months, it's like, oh, all
I
right.
feel like I'm long overdue for a Dewey picture on my Instagram.
I agree.
Yeah, you know
think
what?
you
I
should
thought
post
about
more
that.
Dewey photos in general.
Dewey hasn't gotten any more swag in the mail.
Oh,
though.
there
we
you go.
Okay, we
Oh,
just
hi.
liked. We just like. yeah.
Alex is now creeping on Perri Nemiroff's Instagram and liking all her posts. Well done, Alex.
Yes. very, very well done, sir.
That's great.
I'm surprised. Why isn't my phone going off? Like it's
know.
sitting right here. Why isn't anything?
Wait, do you
happening?
have notifications for your likes? That sounds like a
Oh,
nightmare.
I don't know. Do I?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I've
can't
turned
do
off every notification
Literally,
for social
all
media.
my alerts right now pertain to fantasy football.
Oh, you
Oh, that's
nerd.
Jeff, you're going down.
Alex
probably
is
not. He's
still
probably gonna
liking
beat
your
me.
photos like a creep, Perry.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
good.
These are fun though.
No, that's a good
I had
one.
a really good year.
Yeah.
You really did.
Oh, good for you.
Perfect.
Speaking of, I just saw a little video there. You got to interview Karen Gillan for Ladies' Night.
She is the coolest.
Is she?
She's so cool. Ladies' Night, I think, has been one of my favorite things of 2019. It's definitely been like one of my favorite new Collider shows that we've started, or like
It's actually
morphed into
Colinder.
its Colinder. No, it's Collider.
Colander. Yeah, Roxy sent us a video of her what did she say? Grammy?
Yeah, her Grammy.
We want to
Colinder.
interview her. She's
for sure.
the best.
Yes.
She's the best.
But
I
no,
think,
please continue, Perry.
Well, she's just like, is there a clip? Are we
Oh,
gonna play
yeah.
a-
We
are
have a
gonna play
clip.
clip?
Yeah, we
What-
have a clip.
What happens
Yeah.
in this
I think we
clip?
have the fuck, marry, kill clip.
Yeah,
no?
let's
Do we
let's-
really?
Yeah,
I think
let's.
so.
Because
Yeah.
I said it and I felt like such an idiot.
What?
So someone
Well, here
behind
we
the
go.
camera there is going to get mad at me, but I want to play a little game with the three of them. So we were
Yes.
trying to think of, three different things, and obviously, fuck, marry, kill came up.
Boom.
So
Okay.
if you had a
This
sword,
is all your
Kevin,
fault. All
Dwayne,
your
oh,
fault.
and Jack, you could do it really, really quickly. I have a backup version that's a little more PG.
Yeah, what's the backup version?
It's like a movie version to have a fight scene with, a cry scene with, or an
Oh.
improv scene with.
A fight scene with, a cry scene with, and an improv scene
Yes.
with. Okay. From the cast of Jumanji.
Yes.
Okay, improv scene
I
with
like the way
Kevin
she
Hart,
says
because he
Jumanji.
improvises all the time. He's a stand-up comedian. Of course he does. Cry scene, and what was the other one? Fight scene.
Fight scene.
I'm fighting The Rock.
I had a feeling you were doing
Yeah.
that.
Johnson against me.
That makes sense.
He's gonna lose.
But hers
And then I'm
Nebula
gonna cry
fighting
with
the
Jack
Rock.
That's true.
Come on.
I would probably have predicted that.
Yeah.
This is a very nice
No
pivot from an
shockers.
inappropriate question to a much better one.
That's
Why did
amazing.
you feel like an idiot?
Well, so
That was
while
cute.
so while that's happening, so we're sitting in one section
Right.
and there's like a curtain blocking us, but on the other side of the curtain is a monitor where like her personal reps and Sony reps are sitting there watch. It's like if we were having like a truly private chat, like hell yeah, I would have just said that out loud.
Right,
but
right.
it's like, we're promoting a family-friendly action adventure
Right,
movie, and
right,
I'm like,
right.
fuck, marry, kill your castmates. Like,
Is that why the Sony
Hey.
rep the other day went screaming out of the office? Was
Yes.
that what happened?
Yes.
They
I
were
remember.
very
Never
happy.
coming
Yeah, I'm
back.
kidding.
But no, but I'm like that was exactly what the Sony rep sounded like. Thank you, Cody. No, but I mean you said oh that was your idea, but you still did it. That was my
No,
idea.
I did. Of
But
course,
like,
I
you
was
didn't-
going
I
to do
didn't-
it.
You didn't have to.
I
do
didn't
it.
have to, but you put the bug in my head, and it's
Right.
like automatically when I have that feeling, like I'm not gonna have the nerve to do. Then I have to do it.
Right, that's true.
I'll always find like an angle.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, where it's like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna do it. That's why you went bungee jumping, because
Bungee jumping didn't really take much from me though. Like I was gonna go bungee jumping no matter what. I was
Man.
bungee jumping.
Yeah.
I was totally fine, like 100% chill, ready
Really?
to do it. The only time I felt even like the slightest twinge of nerves, and it only lasted for a split second. So I was the very first journalist to go. Like nobody else would go
God
first.
damn,
So
Perri.
I stepped up and just did it. And the only time I got like a tiny bit nervous is when you really do stand at the edge of that platform and the realization hits you that the only way you're doing this thing, it's not like skydiving where you're attached to someone and you're being walked out of a plane in a sense. You are just throwing yourself off this gondola.
Nope. That doesn't make any sense. That goes against human nature to jump into your death. I
Yeah.
don't know how you did that.
It does.
You're like a cat. Like, but the opposite, because I guess cats wouldn't do that.
Well,
they
cat-
would. Well, it's like, have you seen that horrible video of the little cat that's being held by a dude skydiving, and they like take the cat
Excuse
skydiving?
me?
Yeah.
I follow some cat on
No.
Instagram
Yeah.
that does like extreme like biking type things with an owner, and it's the cutest thing in the world. But I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah,
a scat,
no. I mean, it's
cat
kind of
skydive.
funny.
I just spoonerismed cat skydive before.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
See, no, well, I feel bad because like the poor cat's like, what the fuck is going on? But it did look kind of funny because it was trying to go back on the plane. So
Wait.
that-
You don't throw a cat out of a plane.
I think that's where I would draw the line.
That's not.
know,
That's
I know,
not.
it's so
That's
sad.
not right. That freaking cat's probably like
Had a heart attack.
like freaking out. No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Poor cat.
No, but that's very brave of you, Perry. I want to know, Cody, Alex, have you guys ever bungee jumped or would you?
No, I want to. I think
Yeah?
I'd be more fine skydiving than bungee jumping
Same.
because I'm nervous about the cables and stuff. But yeah, I want to do both. Alex?
No, I have not done either, and I am scared of heights. So no,
Yeah.
thank you.
Me
I go back
too.
and forth. I think I could bungee jump more than I can jump out of a plane with even attached to somebody.
Flip
and I
it.
don't know why that is.
Flip it.
I just feel like it's like, okay, unless the cable breaks, and that would go in my
Yeah.
head.
There's
and then,
something
F
about
that.
skydiving where it just like it almost feels like a blur, like you're along for the ride, and like you don't see the mechanics of it. I think that might be the more nerve. So skydiving, it's like you just suit up, they strap
Right,
you
right.
on, and you kind of just you go.
But have
and-
you done it?
Yeah, I've done skydiving twice.
Of course you have.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend doing it if you want it. But with the
Seriously, Christian Bale.
with the bungee jumping though, it's like so the gondola was in the middle of the canyon,
Yeah.
and you have to take this little skyway thing to the gondola. So like that takes 5 minutes. We sat on that gondola before we were able to jump for like an hour while they strapped up like the bungee thing, and while they explained like he had a little plastic Po figure from Kung Fu Panda, and that's how he demonstrated how we were supposed to like leap out of the gondola. But all that was going on for like an hour, and we're just watching them set all this stuff up before I even had to jump.
I would.
Real
You're
quick,
making
real
me
quick.
want to vomit right now.
Hey, speaking of that bungee jump thing, Perry, do you know who this is?
Yeah, that's. Wait,
It's my favorite
play it
soundbite. Yeah, please do.
what is that?
That's
What is
someone
that
from that
is it
bungee jump.
From
So
that
wait,
bungee jump,
I,
yes.
I thought that's what it was. It's 100. This is 100% either Brandon Davids or Kevin McCarthy. Right? Am I
Why
right?
do they sound
I
like
don't know.
they're
Hand it to the
orgasming?
bottom.
Am I right?
What?
Do you-
Cody's like, I don't know. I just grabbed
wait. Who is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was hoping you
That's
would tell
why.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why.
she
Do you
said
have
too.
like
No.
a video clip of it or something?
Remsen does somewhere.
I want to. Oh no, it's Kevin. It's definitely Kevin because I
Okay.
know he has Kevin's clip. Kevin's wonderful, by the way.
Where
he
is
was
he
such a good
from?
sport. So one of the coolest. I feel so bad doing this to him now. One of the best things about that whole experience was that we were all grouped together, and like my group was the coolest group. We had the best people.
And that. And he was in it.
And
Okay.
Kevin was in my group.
But
yeah.
did he enjoy it? Because
No, he definitely did.
Seems like he enjoyed it a little too much.
He was super cool about it. He jumped out no problem, and he was super motivating to the entire group. He was a good sport.
man, well, I love the noises that he makes. Good for him. That's fantastic. It's like he was diving down, and halfway he's like, "This is amazing! Holy shit, I'm gonna die! I just came." Like what happened?
What you said at the end there is
Okay.
now
Oh,
I can't
man.
get it out of my head. Okay.
I just described all of his emotions. Well, good for him. Oh,
Yeah.
good for him. No, I honestly don't know. The only reason I would maybe do that is if there was like a crowdfund for charity, because I'm also like Alex, terrified of heights. I ended up hiking up on Half Dome in Yosemite, and you have to go up these cables because the rock is so you can't really like. It's not a mountain anymore. Like there's like you guys know Half Dome in Yosemite, right?
No.
It's like a giant rock, and it's the size of like 1 or 2 football fields, something crazy like that. But in order you hike up the mountain, then you have to go. There it is, and then you have to go up these cables, and it's terrifying
Yeah,
because
that's
you
a
just
nope for me,
see
dog.
your death while you're walking up, and it is one of the most terrifying things I've ever done.
Was
like
that
a-
what
like a
Free Solo
bridge?
was about?
Yes,
Free
but
Solo?
but
Yeah.
Oh, that one, yeah.
but Alex Honnold actually
God.
did the other side of the mountain where the climbers are, and he did it without any rope because he's an
So wait, are
amazing,
you
crazy
just
person.
pulling yourself up that with, or are you like attached to something?
Well, some people use these little clips
Yeah,
to
yeah.
attach themselves to the cables, and some people
Okay.
just are
go,
using
and you're
gloves.
completely detached. Where
Yes.
if you slip, you would.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it's not. It was really dumb of me, but it was. But I did it. So, yeah,
It's really dumb.
that's awesome. Why is there a car in Half Dome?
I want to go.
Yeah, no, you would love it.
I would
I
love
was
it.
terrified, but you would love it. So, anyways, but what else are we talking about today other than Kevin McCarthy's wonderful, wonderful noises? It's so good.
It's the chuckle at the end that gets me.
I've watched that footage so many times over because we were watching it the entire time after we did it. It's just so weird how it changes when like you take out the video and you just listen to the audio.
Cody has been having a lot of fun using that clip with us, especially when
I
we
love
have
it.
some
It's-
weird sexual innuendo.
Every time he plays it, it just makes me laugh.
This is like a repetitive thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's all the time.
It's in the Soundbite Hall of Fame. For
Yeah.
Cry
It
Live,
really
I would
is.
say.
It is.
It's
It
quite.
is.
It's a beautiful, beautiful sound.
It really is.
Oh my gosh. So, but yeah, no. Where can people find your Karen Gillan video?
On the Collider interview YouTube channel, and then so it exists over there in YouTube form. There's going to be a Collider.com post later today where you could watch it in video form as well. But there's also going to be the podcast embed. So if you prefer to take the conversation on the go, that is your option there.
Cool. And then also really quick, if you guys haven't seen it yet, our very own super magician Frank, the editor, made another deepfake video. Fuck you, Frank, for being so talented. He made another deepfake video with Leonardo DiCaprio as Anakin Skywalker. What if Hayden Christensen wasn't Anakin and it was Leo? And it was so freaky.
It freaks me out.
But it looks really cool because it kind of fits. I was very surprised.
Get to the point when Luke takes Vader's mask off in Return of the Jedi to see the most unholy of things with Leo's face on Sebastian Shaw's face. I'm sorry I'm spoiling it, but you know what? You've all seen Return of the Jedi. You know what a deepfake video is now by now. It's fucking rad.
It really is.
It really is
I
great.
flat out cackled when that happened when
Yeah.
I was watching like an earlier cut that Frank had made. It wasn't even the finished thing, but I couldn't help it.
Yeah,
It's-
it's so
it's-
freaky, but I love it. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
amazing.
hey, you know what? That's where the world is going with technology. There's nothing we can do about it. It's happening. Might as well have fun with it, right?
It's- Exactly.
Yeah,
Why not?
exactly.
So,
What else do we got today, Mark?
well, probably one of the greatest headlines from Collider here from Tom Raymond. Is that how you pronounce his name? Last name? Probably I want to get it right, but. Bob Iger is meeting with Martin Scorsese, and don't go, Marty. Haven't you seen your own films?
Is this true?
It's like a mob sit down, and there's going to be a gun hidden in the bathroom or something, like a la Godfather. It's crazy. So, yeah, Bob Iger is sitting down to talk about the Marvel comments that Marty made.
So somebody wrote an article about Bob Iger and Martin Scorsese having a meeting.
They are. This is
Okay.
like
this is
actually
for
happening.
sure happening.
This is for
And
sure
it's been
happening.
Announced. That's
It's
so
been announced. Scorsese's comment was largely taken out of context. So when Bob Iger said, "I would like to sit down," because he called the comments nasty, which I find hysterical. It's like,
Oh my
all right,
God.
calm down,
His
Iger.
comments are
it's,
nasty?
It's Martin Scorsese. He can say
Man,
whatever the
why
fuck
don't
he
you
wants.
go cry? Why don't you go cry and like use your $100 bills as Kleenex? Because somebody made fun of your movies that make you a lot of money.
Right. It's just become. It's like you're not going to convince Scorsese otherwise, even if you're Bob Iger. That's my take.
What if Martin Scorsese makes a Marvel movie?
That's what I want to see happen.
That would be hilarious.
I think that would be the best outcome of all of this. If
Yeah.
it's like, if it's not his thing, it would be like a great directing challenge for him to have to jump in and really understand the mechanics of it. I think that should be the result of this meeting.
What if he makes a Marvel movie with the Goodfellas cast?
A Marvel movie
Yeah.
with the good. Please give it to
would
me.
like that.
I mean, nobody doesn't want that, right?
We're all about new Marvel movies being like Marvel movie meets this subgenre, so why not Marvel
you
movie
go.
meets mafia movie?
All right, this is a fun conversation. Who would you, out of all the Marvel Cinematic Universe and all the characters, who would you grab for, like, the characters that we know from Scorsese films? I'm going to start. Rocket Raccoon is definitely Joe Pesci from Goodfellas. That is like absolutely,
That's a good one.
hands down, Rocket Raccoon cursing. Get your shine box.
Right.
Kick a gangster down, knock him in the teeth. All these things. That's Rocket Raccoon.
Loki. Because he is the one who's like sneaky and has side deals going on, and he's going to screw people over.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, start throwing in some names here.
So the game is basically, because we got to play the game according to Roxy. We're in the
if
room.
we're in the room, everybody plays the game.
So we're looking for characters in the Marvel universe that would be characters in the Martin Scorsese universe.
In a Goodfellas
Yeah.
casino type gangster movie.
So
Yeah.
now,
Can I add another one?
do it.
Drax, because you need the muscle in this situation.
Yeah.
And I think Drax would better suit that type of movie than like a Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk,
What about Star-Lord? Because he's such a douchebag.
But he's
Star-Lord.
got a heart of gold deep down. He doesn't belong
That's
there.
true.
You need someone who is like maybe a little duplicitous.
Yeah, so definitely Loki. Although he's kind of, I feel like Loki's too whiny for the mafia world.
It's too whiny for.
Like Joe Pesci would just start yelling at him and be like, "You need to like chill the fuck out." Yeah.
Well, that would be the thing. Like he would start. But like I feel like whenever he's like whiny Loki, he's just trying to pull one over on someone.
That's
I mean,
true.
I can see Loki being the Ray Liotta character from Goodfellas.
That makes sense.
I could see him doing that. You know, it's like I've always wanted to be a a gangster because he always wanted to be an Asgardian king. So it's like that could work, right? And that doesn't really work actually.
No.
Yeah.
But I would like. I think it'd be. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's ever going to happen where Martin Scorsese would direct a superhero.
It's not
movie,
gonna happen.
But I would love to see that. I think that would be hilarious, and I would laugh my ass off if it was way better than any of the other superhero movies because he could do that.
I would believe it.
Yeah.
I would believe he really could pull it off if
Completely.
he wanted to do it.
Oh, Dorian
Oh my
is
God.
here.
What's happening? Oh boy.
Ooh, Sonic the
What's up, guys? It's your
Hedgehog.
boy Dorian.
Oh,
What's up,
dude,
guys?
what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Holy.
It's your boy Dorian.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Are
god.
these donuts?
Oh, they're supposed to be like gold rings. That's adorable.
Oh, that's so cool. Can we eat them? Fuck yeah. This is
What's
so
up, guys? It's your boy
exciting.
Dorian.
Damn, this is very exciting. Thank you, Dorian.
Yeah.
You want to
Oh,
sit in the
yum.
room? You
What's up,
want to
guys?
you
Oh,
want to hang
so
out with
this
us?
is what your notes are for.
Yep.
Placemats.
They're basically placemats.
Come back. Why don't you come
Dorian.
back? We got 30 minutes. We're
Can
gonna
we play a game? Can we play a game right now?
Sure.
Oh,
So
thank you. Thank
I
you,
think
guys.
the game should be guessing where these donuts came from because I know the answer. Like what place? What donut place are these from?
Oh, I don't know. I'm
Hey,
not a big.
welcome to
I'm not a
Collider
big-
Live.
hello.
You're live here. Did you bring the donuts?
Yes, we did.
Oh my
Thank
God!
you.
Thank you for the donuts.
Can we get a photo of you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here.
I mean,
should we take a photo
just
while we're
take
on
a
the
picture.
show?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
live
we're
on
li-
air.
We're
Take
live on
it.
YouTube right
Wait.
now, so please take a
This
photo.
is happening, everybody.
Thank you.
You guys are seeing how the
this is just
how the milk is made here at Collider. I
just
guess.
random things happen in
So
this
play
office
my
all
game.
the time.
What kind of donut is this?
Yeah, sure. Just leave
Yeah,
the
we'll
door
just keep
open.
the door
It's
open
fine,
here.
yeah.
This
Here,
is
wait, I
it's
got it.
casual Friday. What the hell?
To the table.
Hi, Christian.
You guys like tape this stuff down now?
What's that? Yeah,
like-
yeah. It's like
Like
kind
it
of the
feels like it's stapled.
nothing but the best here at Collider Live.
Wait, so we're
What kind of donut is it? Where is it from? Because I think I know the
I don't
answer.
know. I have no
I think
idea.
I know the answer.
I only know Krispy Kreme. What is this, Perry?
Yeah, where's it from?
Well, I want to hear a guess first.
Oh, but I want to eat it first.
I'm almost 100% sure that these are Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
I would not be surprised because I do love those as well. Let's see. I'm gonna take a bite.
Can we get
Okay.
Dorian to confirm that?
Dorian, if you're listening.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Dorian.
Okay, thanks, Dorian. Is it
Mm,
good?
So good. Totally Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah?
It
Okay.
tastes like it.
It immediately smells like it. It's like when you walk past a Subway and you just like immediately know that that is a Subway sandwich shop and no other sandwich
This is
place.
delicious.
Can I keep this and give it to Leia?
Fine.
It'll last like
Oh,
exactly
no.
3
but if
seconds.
it had, it doesn't have the creepy teeth though.
I know.
if it did, then I'd keep it.
I would
Of
too.
course you would.
Yeah.
Well, we'll change it later.
Okay. Well, thank you for that to the Sonic the Hedgehog people. This is very good promotion because you definitely get me to watch movies by eating donuts. So this is great.
It's not a bad move. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Donut shell.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Alex.
thank you,
Did you
Alex.
get a donut?
No, I already had my treats this morning.
Oh, you're so strict with yourself.
This Collider Live
You're
show
too
today,
young for that.
It's the Collider Live stand in the doorway and talk show today. I love it.
Good
It's where
sound
I'll
bite.
check-
Without
Hey, nice.
microphones, too. I
Without
love it. It's
microphones.
great.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's perfect for our
Poor
audience
Cody.
listening at home. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just made a mess. I'm eating all of Sonic's rings now because they're so good.
Delicious.
Oh, good.
Oh, I love
well
that.
done, Cody.
Yeah, I love that sound.
Hey, Cody, I have a question for you since you're such a big.
What? What's up, Dorina?
Never
Cody,
mind.
Cody.
Let's
ever
move
since
on,
Cody,
why don't
no,
we?
Cody.
No,
Is
Sassy
it true?
Friday, Cody.
Nope. Cody is sassy now, all the time. Ever since
He had a baby?
your son. Am I correct,
Yeah.
Cody? Because of the lack of sleep.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah. And I
Got up at like 4 today.
yeah, I know. And I love it. I love it. I love every moment when he's sassy.
I don't love that I love that he's sassy, but I
snapped
don't
at
love
you.
that he's tired.
Yeah.
Dorina,
no.
I feel bad. What did you want to ask?
No.
I
We
genuinely
are
wanna know.
moving on.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
No.
What question were you going to ask me?
No.
Oh, there it is.
I don't want to do
Please,
anything.
come on.
No, I was like, I forgot. What the hell was I going to ask? No, it's because you love Pokemon so much.
I do.
So, do you love Sonic? Do you love Mario? Do you love any of the other games? Or is that like your favorite
Yeah, I
thing?
played all of those back in the day.
But why do you love
was my main.
Pokemon?
Because it was just fun. It was my first like venture into world building. It was so cool. You can just take the game with you wherever you went. It was awesome.
Oh, well, I'm happy for you. See,
I'm
I was
glad
going to
I
ask
answered your
you
question.
a sweet
Yeah.
question, and then you had to interrupt me, but it's okay because you're dad, and I get it that you're tired. But you're a wonderful dad, so keep doing it. And it's only gonna get easier, right?
Oh, let's hope so.
No, it's not. I don't know. Then little Grant's gonna start talking.
Oh God.
I know.
It's gonna be so sassy.
He's gonna be so sassy, and then you're gonna get sassy, Cody.
Oh man.
I know. I'm excited about that. So, what else are we doing today, Mark? We got a little game that we could play, and then we're gonna open up the phone lines in a little bit too.
Yeah, we could.
So, how about we try that, Perri?
You want to try some phone calls?
Whatever you guys say.
Yeah, news is.
It goes.
It's
and I'm here for it.
If you want to hit some news articles, we can. It's a light Friday. I mean, we're getting now. It's all going to be Rise of Skywalker stuff as we get into next week. It's going to be crazy.
I just want to see the movie.
I can't wait to see the
I just
movie.
want to see it.
I'm so excited.
I don't want to see any more clips. I don't want to talk
now.
about it. I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't wait.
Yeah,
It's so soon.
I know.
so
And then
soon.
it's over, and I think I left a donut sonic ring on the microphone. I apologize for that. But yeah, is there any other news to talk about, or should we move on to phone calls?
Well, I found this news interesting. Will Poulter has exited Lord of the Rings series, and it's like the third project he has left. He was Pennywise at one point, and now he's left over scheduling conflicts. Which the reason I bring it up because he was the biggest name that I recognize in the series, and I find him to be a fantastic actor, and I'm bummed he's out of it because now I know it's like there's still no story. There's still no. I don't know where this is going to land. Not because of Will Poulter exiting, but it's just a bummer. I don't know what you guys thought of it.
I think it's because I'm bridging it on over to Game of Thrones and what just happened with that, where we had a Naomi Watts starring Game of Thrones series, and I thought that was a sure thing, and all of a sudden that went in the trash, and they greenlit another one. So I don't know. I don't want to spell doom and gloom for this series, but I feel like when you have a star like Will Poulter leaving, it's usually not a good sign whether they say scheduling changes or conflicts or not.
I'll say this: it kind of follows tradition of Lord of the Rings when. Who played Aragorn
Don't
at one
ask
point?
me this question.
Who played who?
I'm very
Who was
bad
going
with
to be
Lord of the
Aragorn
Rings.
at one point? That's right, it was John Cena.
Always John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena,
Definitely.
but then
I
dropped
was like,
out.
what the hell's
and
going on?
Viggo
I can't
picture that.
Viggo Mortensen took over, but originally it was going to be. Cody, help me out. What's that actor who it's John Cena?
John Cena. He
That
already
was it.
told you it was John Cena, Mark. I don't know why you keep asking.
I feel like someone's going to say the name. And
Look
I'm
at the
gonna-
monitor.
I'm going to say
Doug
Doug.
Ray
Ray
Scott.
I think.
No.
Nope.
No.
Alex was wrong. Alex was wrong.
That's a Wolverine.
That's Wolverine.
Alex, you gave him
in
wrong
Mission.
I was going to say, because
Mission
he had a
Impossible.
similar story, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Ooh,
Alex,
boy.
don't you have Google to
Alex,
not
how
be
could
wrong?
you? Explain yourself.
Yeah, because
I have never been more embarrassed.
I'm
Perri,
fighting.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to
Perry's
figure
not
out.
never
Never
coming
forgive
back
you.
on the show,
Stuart
Alex.
Townsend, thank you, chat.
This is
wanted to
Perry's
know
last
the answer.
The
episode.
chat just saved
she's
it because the Booth Boys couldn't pull it. I can't believe it, guys.
What happened?
I'm embarrassed.
You're embarrassed. Stuart Townsend.
I
was,
apologize, Perri. On
Stuart
behalf of
Townsend
Alex.
was the original Aragorn.
I never would have pulled that name.
And then he got fired because he wasn't right for the role. That's at least how the story goes. And Viggo came in, so it kind of follows tradition that we're losing an actor at an early on stage. So we'll see.
Well,
we'll probably recast it, and we'll be fine.
Let's open up those phone calls, Cody. But to your point, Mark, do you guys think that I was thinking about this now with how news in general has changed because of technology and social media and all that stuff, that these types of news items that are, with movies, now studios are changing their marketing, right? Like they're releasing posters 2 years in advance. Like I feel like, is this something that you think is new or did it happen before? But I don't know. I feel like does that make movies less fun because we're getting so much news 2 or 3 years in advance as opposed to before?
In
Does that
some
make sense?
sense, it makes it less fun. And I think on the flip side, when people are handling it, appropriately,
Right.
I find that as a member of many fandoms, it makes me feel more part of the thing that I love.
Right.
It makes it a little more interactive. I like seeing things evolve, and with making movies or making big expensive TV shows like that, you're gonna hit bumps in the road no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
So I kind of like being a part of that behind the scenes conversation.
Right. Yeah.
But
It's
obviously,
Same.
sometimes we have it where you blow it out of proportion, where it's the immediate red flag goes up when you hear a movie is going into reshoots, even though that's built into the production budget from day one. But all of a sudden, it's doom and gloom. This movie that I was excited for is going to
Right.
be a trash fire project.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Reshoots have happened since before the internet, right? And so, but it's interesting that now everybody freaks out just because it's a news item. So
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, they've already renewed this thing for a season 2, so they're going to keep going. It's not a big deal.
What happened to the cat filter story?
Oh,
I was
you wanna
reading
do the
I was
cat
reading
filter
your
story?
notes last night. It
Okay.
was because, like, of all things that I read last
Aw.
night, that took up the most of my time.
So
what is up
watch,
with that cat?
Yeah.
Why is that cat so messed up? The
Which
third
one?
one, Alex. Like, what's wrong with that cat? What? That's awesome.
That cat looks petrified.
I
yeah,
love
if
that
you,
cat. Okay, so what's going on, Mark?
If you guys go in the show notes and the video of cats reacting to cat face filter, this is it's a cat's day, I guess. But I thought about, since you were coming on, Perri, and you just like weird shit, Dorina, this is just kind of hysterical to me.
What is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. Watch. When the cat sees it, the cat is freaked out.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's just nonsense. Just complete and utter nonsense.
Oh man, cats are the best. Aww.
Have you seen the cat videos with the cucumbers?
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
that's the best.
No, my favorite is which is really mean, but when the cats get a brain freeze. Have you guys seen that? When like they like they're mean owners that I would probably do the same thing. Oh my god.
Oh,
Alex, will you please look that
the
up
internet
really
is
quick?
the darndest thing.
Because
Look up
I watched this video and
brain
I
freeze
tried
cats.
so hard to get Dewey to do it, and he just didn't care. He didn't care.
That's why Dewey's so cool.
I know.
He's
He's
just
too,
like
he's
does
too
not give
smart
any
for this. He
Fs.
knows it's really me.
Yeah. Okay, so watch this really quick. If you can get a sound, that'd be great. Oh,
Ooh,
there's
Star Wars.
There's a Star Wars ad.
It's a Star Wars
There's
commercial.
a Star Wars ad. Yeah, because that's all we get now is Star Wars marketing. Okay,
what
watch
is
this really quick. Is this a cat? This is cats getting brain freeze. It's so mean, but it's funny. It's so sad. Like, they give them like ice cream or popsicles or something, and it messes them up.
Is there like a compilation?
Oh,
video
yeah.
where I could see a whole lot of
Yeah, and of course 4 million views because that's YouTube for you. We barely get a few thousand, but cats brain freeze. Look at that.
You guys, we gotta get into cat videos here at Collider.
Apparently,
We can get our
Dewey's
views up.
never had like a cold thing like that, so
Well,
I don't know if it would happen.
Well, now you have to
I
try
can't.
it. Is
I
that,
can't
that's
deviate with Dewey.
Oh, please let us know when there's a phone call, Cody.
If I give
Shit, we've had
Dewey
one for a couple
anything
minutes now.
new,
Oh.
he just throws it up.
Oh,
Oh, you are on Collider Live with Perri, Mark, Cody, Alex. Who are you? Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Ledrick from Florida.
How's it going?
You talked about you played sound clips earlier, but you haven't played Alex for Perri.
Oh, that's right. The
Oh.
Roxy clip.
What?
Yes.
the
We-
Roxy.
Yes, Alex. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Alex. Oh,
I don't know if you can hear my
yes,
friend, but
yes,
we're
yes,
playing
oh,
it in
yes,
Perry's
oh, yes,
loop.
oh, yes. Oh, yes, Alex.
You guys, I can't.
And
Yeah.
I wanted to know, what did you guys think of the new Ryan Reynolds movie, the Great Guy?
Oh, the
Oh.
free
yeah.
guy.
Free
guy.
guy.
Yeah. Oh,
Free Guy, yeah.
okay. Thanks for the question.
Thanks for calling, dude. It looks
She's
weird.
still laughing at Roxy.
I don't know how you guys do it with the damn clips.
It just kind of
like,
becomes a
Cody's
thing.
I would never be able to get a sentence out.
Cody's
Well-
a guru.
Have you started doing this, Dorina? I now do it, and I know a number of people who have called in and said it, and people watch our show and talk
Right.
about it on Twitter that they say certain things, the sound bites,
Right.
in everyday life now. So there is a sound bite that we use here. What a twist! And Julie and I were watching. There it is.
There it is.
We were watching something the other day, and where it was kind of a twist in a story that we were watching, and I went, "What a twist!" And Julie just
What
looked
is
at
that?
me. What a twist!
Yeah, like who said
I don't
that?
know what
Wait.
that's from. Do
Wait,
you,
I think
what
it's
is
from
it?
Robot Chicken.
Robot chicken.
I think.
Okay.
So I went, "What a twist!" And Julie looked at me and went, "What was that?" And I go, "Oh, it's from the show." And she went, which one?
The one
I'm
I'm
like,
on.
The one I'm on, Collider Live. Yeah, Julie, I don't think has ever seen an episode of Collider
I
Live.
don't think any
it's
of
hysterical.
our family members watch
What's
it.
your favorite soundbite? I want to hear more.
The scream. Is that the wrestler scream, Cody? 'Cause that sounds like Josh McCouga.
There
Oh,
it is. Yeah.
It's just,
I love
and
that
I
one.
hear
I've
that.
heard that one before.
I hear that every day in my life when something happens. When I'm like, oh, don't like that. Immediately, I hear Cody. Yeah. So yeah, it's good times. Let us know when there's another phone call, Cody. But what's going on with Free Guys? We need to answer this question.
Oh, the trailer.
trailer,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Did
thought
you
the
guys see it?
trailer was pretty
looks-
cool.
yeah.
It looks weird. It looks a little all over the place, and I kind of like that.
I watched it once when it first dropped, so I don't really remember it all too clearly. But like the concept is cool.
Yeah. Concept is, do you know it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so then I don't tell you the concept.
Well, you can
yeah.
tell the audience.
Well, the concept of Free Guys, I know it, is he's one of the computer background characters in a video game.
Right.
NCP.
What's that?
Did I say those letters in the right order? NCP.
NCP. What's that?
Non-character player. I don't
Right.
know. It's a
Other way
gaming
around.
term.
Non-playable character.
Non-playable character. I
NPC.
reversed it. See.
NPC.
Okay.
NPC.
Yeah. So he realizes that there's a bigger world, and he goes, and he's going to go off of the whatever the game is and
Right.
become a main character. So I think it's a great idea. Actually,
Yeah.
it's a great concept.
I love
so
it.
I mean, he does make cool stuff, man. He brought Deadpool to all of us. Not him by himself, but I will watch anything with that guy on. He's cool. He also, did you guys see with the Peloton bike commercial trending where they got the girl in Ryan Reynolds' aviation gin commercial? I
very
thought that was
clever.
pretty great.
She was on
I gotta
think
see
the Today
that.
Show the other day too,
Oh,
doing
really?
like a full-blown interview on the whole thing.
That's so weird because
Isn't
it's
it?
like, you were casted in this commercial that everybody was making fun of, and now
it's
you're
a social
famous.
media craze.
Yeah, that's just what happens. Let us know, please. Oh, there we go. You are on Collider Live. How's it going? Where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Luke Nelson in New York City.
hey, Luke.
Hey, Luke.
Hi.
What you got for us
Hey.
today?
So, my favorite film of the year is Us, and all I want is for Lupita to get nominated for the Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't think that it was even a possibility until like this week, basically. That when the SAG-A-Nom's coming out and the Golden Globes. So I want to know what you guys are thinking now. Do you think that it's possible for her to pull the Oscar nomination?
Okay, thanks for the question, Luke. What do you guys think?
Yeah, thankfully we have for your considerations, Perri Nemiroff here. What do you think?
I think it's a real possibility now.
Do you really?
I'm
okay.
not going to go ahead and say it's likely, but I think there is. The way I always look at it is I make my locks and then I make the most likely next tier, and she's in that next tier.
That's how I feel too, because as all of us three in this room know, especially being horror fans, like I feel like horror sci-fi gets ignored a lot in the Oscars, right? But I think Lupita is her in Us and Florence Pugh in Midsommar are my favorite performances of the year, other than Joaquin and Joker. Like I think they were, and they're all horror movies basically.
They are
right?
definitely some of the best of the year.
Exactly.
Lupita, I think, really deserves it too.
She's incredible in it. She was scary.
is.
She was just. I've never seen her do just all across the board emotions in one single movie. Like she was incredible.
I wish I brought my notes in here. What's that category now? Renee Zellweger for Judy is a lock.
Charlize Theron.
Scarlett Johansson for Marriage Story is likely. I think Charlize Theron for Bombshell will get it. I think Awkwafina's chances are very, very good for The Farewell. And then I feel like I'm forgetting someone important, but I think that the next most likely options are probably Lupita for Us. Cynthia Erivo for Harriet is having a nice
that's right.
little run right now. And I still feel like I'm forgetting someone obvious, but
John Cena
Probably
for sure.
John Cena.
Best-
yeah.
I mean,
Best
John Cena should
actress
definitely win Best
nomination,
Actress.
yeah.
John Cena
Yes.
for Playing with Fire is probably going to be
Of course.
something that happens.
Definitely. He should have won for Best Actress for Bumblebee. But anyway. But yeah, I agree. I think.
Yes.
I think Lupita deserves this nomination. She was incredible in that movie. So
I would
everybody
like
agrees,
to see
right?
her. Yeah, I would definitely answer. Although I was underwhelmed with Us, I think she was fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't like it as much? I loved it.
It
We talked about it
just-
after.
yeah,
It's
it-
definitely in my top 5 of the year.
Really, yeah. It just didn't hit me as well as Get Out did.
How many times did you watch it?
I've seen it once.
You
Well,
should
that's
see it
why.
again.
Yeah, I know.
The second
Well,
time I
but
saw
that's what
it,
I mean.
loved it even more.
I saw
Yeah.
it and I went, all right.
Man,
It
but
didn't really pull
same
me.
with Midsummer, man.
It didn't really
God
pull.
Damn it.
You go
Same
in
with
with
Midsommar.
expectations.
But
It's
Get
inevitable.
Get Out, and I'm only comparing him because of Jordan Peele, but
Right.
I watched that thing, and that was my pick for one of the best movies of that year. When we were doing the top 10
Right.
movies of the decade, I picked Get Out because now a couple years later, it has really stuck with me.
See, but that's the thing. You went into us with those or at least I suspect you went into us with those expectations, and I don't think there's anything wrong
Yeah,
with that. I think it's
maybe.
human nature to go in expecting a certain something from any movie, no matter what it is. But I feel like when you watch us in particular a second time around, and it's like you know what that story is, and you've sat with it once, then you could really appreciate the little details and the
Yes.
connectivity
And that's what
that
I want.
happens.
And, like,
there
and
were
things
so
like
many
this-
wonderful moments that
Yes.
got me, but that's what I wanted to ask you two who loved this movie is, I kind of went, I see what the ending is. I kind of figured.
Yeah, I think you can figure it
so
out,
it's more
but
about
it's all
the
about
journey
the actual
and
journey.
not the twist, right?
Exactly.
Because it's not that I
it's for me it was just the social commentary as well was so cool. Not
That I
even
loved, yeah.
social commentary, but the philosophical elements, right? The fact that we're all dealing with our own inner demons, and you have like a dark you and a lighter you, right? Like that. I thought that was really well done, and the music is one of the best by Michael
hands
Abels.
down, yeah.
One of the best
It's
horror
one of my
scores in
favorite-
forever.
I get it.
That is also in my top 5 scores of the year
Same,
too.
same.
Yeah, one of the best, but-
Cody, please let us know when there's another call. I love that there's like the brain freeze cap behind you, Perry. You are on Collider
Perfect.
Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Al from Michigan.
Hey, Al.
Hello.
How's it going now?
I'm just so happy to finally get a call here on Collider Live.
Yeah, man.
My heart's racing.
Aw.
Okay, I have one for you though.
Okay.
In this age of remakes that we're stuck in, one of my favorite movies that I always love to rewatch that I think was ahead of its time, that should be made today, Mystery Men.
Ah, nice.
Great
Yeah,
call. Yeah.
Especially
What a good movie.
If you know the director, he was like a commercial director, and that was his first and like last movie. So if you guys could make Mystery Men, like what director and like what actors would you pick?
Cool.
Ooh,
Thanks
good.
for the question.
I think I'd want James Gunn.
To direct it?
yeah.
That's a good one.
James Gunn just
That's
kind of
definitely the most
screams at
immediate.
me for immediately it
It's
comes
like it
to
requires
mind.
a James Gunn or like Taika Waititi type of
Taika
style.
Waititi.
That's what I was
That's
thinking,
a good
Taika.
one.
Trying to think of someone like a little more lesser known.
Right. Well, I'm trying to think of directors from this year that I loved because of all my favorite movies. I was like, I don't think any of them were funny. They're all like sad or horror movies.
I know.
So.
I mean, what Olivia Wilde did with Booksmart.
Oh, that's a
I
good
think she
one.
would. I think she would
She can do it.
crush
She
it
would
for
be
for
great.
balancing all those like
And that- I'm glad you
really colorful characters that could come into this thing.
Or even Lorene Scafaria having done Hustlers.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
to
just
see it.
Something about like that group vibe and how, they each fill different parts of the group. I feel like that could serve Mystery Men well. And there's so many like vibrant colors in that really pop. Maybe it would be a good visual pairing.
I still got to see that. I haven't seen
It's a
Hustlers
good call
yet.
on Mystery Men.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've hit a point where, most younger moviegoers really just don't know that at all.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird to think about too? Like, there's so many people now that are like, "Oh, the newer Jumanji is my favorite," and they
It's
didn't
als-
even see the original.
It's also fun to think
We're
because
getting
like that
old
was
as
such
fuck.
a great group of really popular comedic actors. Like, who's the next class of that?
Right.
I like that thought too.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let us know when there's somebody else on the line, Cody, please. Right now, Derek. No, right now, Derek.
Okay.
We probably have time for one more call, and then we got to get out of here because Fridays are very short. It's
It
just
goes
an
fast.
hour.
It goes
So-
fast. Yeah.
Especially with these donuts. You are on Collider Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, guys. It's Doug from Pittsburgh again.
Hey,
Doug.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well. I wanted to, first of all, shout out the guest casting on Mandalorian. I've loved most of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little Easter egg one at the end of this current episode that I think people will enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is. It's a good one.
And Clancy Brown. I loved Clancy Brown in this one, so watch out for him.
Right.
One other thing, I wanted to update you on that story I told you about earlier in the week with the theater in Pittsburgh that was not allowed to play A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Right. Yeah. What's going on there?
I think So what happened was the theater owner, their theater was too small. They're an independent, so they were not allowed to have the movie in its opening week.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 weeks later, they get the opening. They're not the opening. They get the movie a couple weeks later, and so they are finally making money off of the movie in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And somebody did a wonderful thing. They got in line for the movie and paid for the next 20 people in line to go see the movie. So a little Mr. Rogers touch there.
Oh, was it Mr. Rogers Zombie? That's so cool.
Yeah. I don't think he'd know how to get his wallet out. He'd be more into brains. That's it. I love it when people do kind things.
Mm-hmm.
Just period. Mm-hmm. So I love hearing that. Thank you for that and telling us that story.
Thank you for the call, and thank you, Mark, for talking. Since I
saw that.
I had a donut in my mouth.
You shoved half of that donut in the mouth.
So
I saw
good.
that.
It's teamwork.
I can't stop eating it because it's so good. It's delicious. You're right. It's totally Dunkin'
It's
Donuts.
Dunkin'
So, yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess we do have time for one more call,
Yeah,
Cody.
let's
Please
do
let
it.
us know. Have you seen? Oh, damn it. Okay, sorry.
I'm so
I was
curious where
like,
that
I
was
wanted to
going.
talk to Perri, but now we got a caller. But no, not damn it. Happy to have you, caller. Who are you? Where are you calling from? You are on Collider Live.
Hey, this is Garth McMurray from Boston, Mass.
How's it going?
Hey, all right. Like the caller before said, Mandalorian episode 6. I really loved it.
Yeah.
It's on track. I wasn't a fan of episode 5. No spoilers, but I love the cast.
Mm-hmm.
After you watch it, look at the IMDb page, and you'll see like all the cameos and
Yeah.
But
Got one
the
of my
funny
favorite
thing-
comedians on there too, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Bill Burr we knew about.
Right,
And
exactly.
The actress from the Harry Potter movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Knew about. But there's some great cameos and stuff. But right now, John Roca is saying he hates it on Twitter.
I saw that, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe he didn't like this one.
No, it's like of all the episodes to rag on, it's like episode 5. All right.
Yeah, episode 5 you can kind of.
Yeah.
Episode 4,
a lot of
I
people
kind of
love
got
him
it. Was a
better.
little. I liked it, but it wasn't like. Episode 3 is still my
Agreed.
favorite, and
the
then
best
we
one.
went into 4 and 5, and I was like on this high from 3, and so I was a little disappointed, a little bit with
Right.
4, and then 5 I was like, ugh.
Why doesn't he like it? Does he? I mean, if he doesn't
I
like
have
it, he doesn't
no
like
idea
it.
why
As
he
long as
doesn't
he's
like
got a sound answer to back
He
it
just
up.
he didn't really elaborate. At least I can't really remember,
Yeah.
but. To you guys, you're gonna love it because I feel like there was a lot of like horror tinged stuff, action in this episode that you guys will appreciate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Who directed
And there's
this one?
even some
Famiula.
droid
Sweet.
gore.
Yes, and there's really cool droid action.
Yes,
it's really
please.
the more I talk about it, the more I think
More you
about it.
like
Having
it?
watched it this morning, yeah, I can't wait to see it.
I don't know.
again.
Maybe Roca didn't like it because he proposed to his girlfriend and she said no.
What?
Not like seriously.
Wait, we gotta end it here. We have time. We have time.
We gotta.
Perri.
Thanks for the call.
Thank you for the call,
But
Perri. This
you gotta,
is the greatest
you
story.
gotta hear about this.
So Roca just casually mentions the other day that he like turned to his girlfriend like during a commercial and just was like, "You want to get married?" It was just like
No, during sports, they were watching sports.
Sports,
and,
there it
I'm
is.
assuming football, and she's like, "No, you are not asking me during sports or something like that," and she just walked away. So that was pretty funny.
So we've been making fun of him ever since.
Yes.
And because then the
You know,
story
some
started.
people out there propose casually like that.
Then it went around to how I proposed, how Cody proposed, and
Yeah. So
Yeah,
John
well.
needs to work on that apparently. So
Okay.
didn't even have a
This is
ring.
John Roca.
Oh.
I feel like you guys probably have an endless library of Roca sound bites.
Oh,
You have
completely.
no idea.
Cody,
Perri.
yeah.
Can I hear a couple?
Yeah, can we?
Give me a second here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We'll just
I
close
want
it
your
out.
ass,
Yep.
and I want it now.
Yeah, he does.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna beat that ass.
He likes ass.
I want some candy ass.
You notice the trend here? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a theme here. Ass.
That's what Perri loves it.
He's still working on his spoonsmanship.
I mean, that's, a classic.
Oh my God.
It's the classic.
Cody, do you have
Everyone, this is
them?
John Roca.
Oh.
Do you have them like via folder per person, or how do you have your library
No, they're
organized?
alphabetical order. I should organize a Roca folder.
really
I do have
should.
some more.
What about me? Can I have one?
Yeah.
Do I have one?
I don't have any of you
We
yet.
don't have one
Well,
yet.
then
Yeah.
you need to come to the show
What am
more
I
and
gonna,
do
what
it.
am I gonna say that's
Oh, I'm
Sound
sure.
biteable.
Oh, I'm sure we'll
Oh, you'll
find
never
something.
know, actually.
Don't you
It's
worry.
really up to the gods of the booth.
Correct.
Cody and Alex really
Okay.
know when to grab it and which one, and then it'll just appear.
Give me the soundbite
I got-
vibes.
hold on, I got another Roku one here.
The gods in the booth that
The
control.
journalist was decapitated. All right, so
What
Back
did
to the
he just
Future.
say? Who is decapitated?
I don't know. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today.
Oh shit.
Oh man, crazy Friday here. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next week. Thank you to Mark Reilly, Perri Nemiroff for joining us. Please come back. Cody and Alex in the booth. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy Star Wars or anything else that's out there in nerdom. Bye guys.
Bye.